What's up guys, I'm back on a video for you guys. This time we have another tier list. Now this one is going to be on all the left wingers and left mids in EAFC 25. Now obviously, take this with a pinch of salt, because all of these that I've selected here are the most overpowered ones in FC 25. It's not like the D tier ones are bad ones. They're all the most overpowered. It's just the ones that are going to last longer in your teams and stuff like that. So, on the first player, Kundananji. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weave was a great start for her. She's got technical, she's got first touch, quick step, no playstyle plus, but she's very strong, very agile, obviously really good shooting with that 5-star weave, but she's a really good card. The only problem with her is the fact she's not really got much links, but luckily she is in the women's, the better one of the women's leagues. She's in the American women's league, so obviously there's a lot of good players that are around her, so if you want to build a starter team around her, you definitely can. But for me, I'm going to put her in the A tier. She's definitely good, but without the 5-star skills or a few better links and stats, I can't put her into the S tier, unfortunately. Now, next on this is going to be Leandro Trossard. Now, I feel like this card is going to be heavily overlooked at the start of the game, because it's obviously a really pace-based game at the start of the year. No one really knows what the meta is, so everyone just goes to pace pretty much. I feel like this Trossard's definitely going to go under the radar. He's got 4-star skills, 5-star weaver, just like Kundananji. Obviously, one thing I do like about him is the fact he's got really high acceleration and low sprint speed, so that pace doesn't really matter as long as he gets going fine. Obviously, really good agility. Shooting is actually quite decent, and obviously got a 5-star weave as well. I feel like this card, if he had like a playstyle plus on it, like a finesse or something, people would notice how good he is, but I don't feel like he's going to get as much recognition as he should. So for me, I'm going to put him in the B tier category. I feel like if you are going to use this card, he's definitely going to be the best option as a striker, but since he's a winger, I'm obviously going to put him in this tier list. Now, next up is a cult hero for being very OP at the start of FIFA's is Rashford. Now, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, not a bad start. That 5-star skills definitely does make up for the 3-star weak foot. Got technical, got quick step, power jump plus is really nice on him, especially at the start of the game where keepers are, like I've mentioned before, really bad. But there's a couple of things I really don't like about this card. The agility is way too low, and I feel like he's going to turn really bad on this card. And obviously, he is incredibly weak alongside that, and also has low composure. I know he's got really high shot power, so those power shot pluses are going to go really nicely. But other than that, I'm unfortunately going to put him into the D tier category. I don't quite think he's up there as the OP level of some of the other cards on this list, but he still will be really good with that 5-star skills. Next on this is going to be Rafael. Now, I actually think this card is going to be very OP at the start of the game. Now, one thing added from last year is the fact he's also now got 5-star skills instead of the 4-star, which I think he had. Obviously, rapid plus as well. Got finesse, incisive, quick step. He is going to be a very deadly card overall. Obviously, got decent shooting as well. Decent agility. Obviously, the strength as well is 83, so that again can hold off players. He's just going to be a really nice, well-rounded player. And if the tall meta is about still, he can definitely still do that at 6'2". But for me, Rafael is going to be one of the most important cards at the start of the game. If you can get him, that 5-star skills with the rapid plus is going to be absolutely incredible for the first few weeks. Next up, we have Adeyemi on this. Now, 4-star skills, 4-star weave was not a bad start. Not great, not amazing. Now, there's not really too much going for this card overall. He's obviously really weak. Not got the great finishing at 73. But he's got quick step plus with 96 pace. Now, like I mentioned before, this could be a very heavily based meta on the pace at the start of the game. It always is, always will be. So, this Adeyemi card is going to be really good as a winger only. If you play him anywhere near to narrow, he's not got the passing, he's not got the strength, and he's also not got the shooting. So, for me, I'm going to put him in the C tier category. I do think he's a little bit better than Rashford, purely because he's very agile and obviously really fast. So, he'll be able to break through these lines very easily and maybe sweat it across the box or something. But overall, you just do need to be careful of that passing and also the shooting. Now, next up is another one I feel like is going to go under the radar a little bit. And this is exactly why I've done position-wise as well as their league videos. Because obviously this Carrasco card just wouldn't be in any major league to be important. But he's obviously got quite a nice well-rounded card overall. He doesn't really seem to lose rating no matter where he goes. Obviously he's like 84 rated in Atletico, and now he's gone down to 83. But still, the stats overall are really good. 81 finishing is not bad. Technical, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's got decent passing, dribbling, pace. He's just an all-rounder good card, and I don't see him being used for that long. Obviously, he's going to be very hard to link, but I am still going to put him into the B tier category. Like I said, he's a very well-rounded card and a very good card overall for the first few weeks, but after a while, I feel like he's going to come a little bit outdated because there's some stats in there that need to be a little bit better. Next up, we have Kingsley Coman. Now, Kingsley Coman is the exact same as Rashford, has the 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, but playstyle plus wise, he's got the rapid plus as well, which is really nice for a wing, especially since he's got high acceleration, so that kind of both go together nicely because of high acceleration and then the sprint speed with a rapid plus to carry him forward, which is going to be a really nice combo. Unfortunately, he's a little bit weak and very bad at shooting, but he's got insane dribbling. He's going to be very agile on the ball. So could definitely be a great winger. Since he's got all these attributes together, I am going to put him into the A tier category. The only reason I'm not going to put him any higher because of the lack of weak foot, and obviously he's going to be very bad in front of goal with shooting wise. But other than that, if you're going to have him a purebred winger, he's going to be really, really good and silky. Now talking of silky, we got Jeremy Doku. Now this is probably one of the most silkiest players in real life with his dribbling, but EA have decided to go with the rapid plus over the technical and stuff like that. I don't disagree with it. He's very, very fast, but I feel like his dribbling is his main attribute of his real life game. But 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot is not a bad start. You do kind of want a 4-star weak foot at a minimum just in case. But very, very good in agility front. Got their 95. Obviously really fast with the rapid plus as well. I see Doku being a good card. I just don't see him being a great card because the 3-star weak foot, the shooting and the passing is very, very average. So for me, I'm going to put him into the C tier category. I put him somewhat on the same lines as Adeyemi, where he's an absolute speedster, can dribble really nicely, but other than that, that's literally the line drawn really, because he can't really do too much other than that, to be honest. Next, unless I'm missing someone, is going to be the best card out of the left wingers. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, quick step plus, finesse, rapid, first touch Trivela. He's just stupidly good. Now, one thing Vinny never really has in FIFA is his finishing. Now, as you can see on that middle stat there, below the strength, he has 89 finishing. So he's really, really fast, really, really agile, 5-star skills, and he gets through on goal. Is he going to miss? No, he's got the 89 finishing to back it up. It's so, so stupid. Obviously, he's a little bit weak, so you do have a little bit of chance with that strength factor. But overall, it's still Vinny. If you get him at the start of the game, you're going to kill everyone you come up against. Obviously an S tier card. He's going to be the best winger in the game. Obviously, I think Mbappe's still going to be better than him as an overall card. But as a pure winger, Vinny is going to be the best card in the game. Next up, we have Timo Werner. Now, another classic to the starter squads. Obviously, he's very, very OP most years. This year, not so much. Obviously, he's got the 91 pace, still a rapid and quick step, which is a good start. 4-star weak foot as well, considering he's not really much of a skiller. He's just more of a get him in behind and score with him. But he's got low finishing this year, low strength, low composure. He's going to be very, very unagile at 78 agility at his height. So there's not really too much going for Werner this year. Obviously, he still will be okay for the first couple of days, but other than that, I don't really see him being that usable. So I'm going to put him into the D tier, unfortunately. I still think maybe possibly first 3 or 4 days, but after that, considering how FIFA goes nowadays, I feel like he's just going to get outdated very, very fast. Next up is going to be Nico Williams. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot on this card. Now, obviously, he had a very, very good Euros and actually not a bad season for Bilbao. So that is exactly why he's had the plus rating he's got, because it's a mental upgrade. But rapid plus on him, finesse, quick step, relentless Trivela, all nice playstyles for him as well. Obviously, very, very fast card, very, very agile. I like a lot of the wingers, they're going to be very fast, very agile. But obviously, the shooting and obviously the passing do let it down massively. And again, with the strength. So for me, I'm going to put Nico Williams into the A tier category. It's a very, very nice overall card, but I feel like it reminds me a lot of Kingsley Coman. They're very, very similar in terms of what they are like, especially since they both have rapid plus. But for me, I feel like that 5-star weak foot is going to be a little bit better for him at the start of the game, but not quite good enough to tip him onto the S tier category. Next with me is going to be Neymar Jr. Now, obviously 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, just like normal. Got the tricks of plus, exact same as normal. Got technical, incisive, first touch, nice play styles on him as well. Now, for me, I don't actually agree with Neymar being 87 after he's had, I think it was 2 goals and injuries moving to Saudi Arabia. But that is just what it is. Oh well. So, pace for him is obviously decent on this card. Dribbling's absolutely insane with 92 dribbling. He's going to move so, so nicely with that technical as well. But very, very weak card overall. But there's not much arguments with Neymar. Obviously, he's not really the best of shooters. He's getting less and less shot power every single year. But with 77 this year, I still feel like he'll be one of the best cards in the game. He'll move so, so nicely. So obviously, he's going to be S tier for me. The card stats previously be more like A or B tier card. But obviously, everyone knows how good Neymar is in game. So that's exactly why I'm going to put him there. Next up is another baller in terms of dribbling. It's Allan Saint-Maximin. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, a great start. Technical plus as well. You don't normally see playstyle plus like this on low rated cards, so I really do like this from EA. Obviously, he's really fast, really agile. I feel like I can get a broken record saying, oh, he's not the best at finishing, he's not the best at passing, but they all seem to be the same. And if they're not like that, they're going to be one of the best wingers in the game. Because if they have all of them, including the shooting, then they're going to be exceptionally good, just like Leao and stuff like that. But for me, I'm going to put Allan Saint-Maximin into the C tier category. He's definitely going to be a good card, a usable card, and a linkable card because he's French. But the Turkish League doesn't have that many usable players this year, I have checked. So unfortunately, that is why he's going to be where he is. Next up is Luis Diaz. Now, obviously, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot is a good start to have, very consistent. technical and quick step in terms of the useful playstyles. Obviously, really good pace, really good dribbling. Shooting's actually not that bad on this card. He's got 80 finishing with 84 shot power, so he can definitely do the finishing attributes as well as the dribbling and the pace attributes. Obviously, physicals overall are actually quite decent. The strength is very, very low as per on these wingers. But for me, overall, I think Luis Diaz is a nice, consistent card. He's Liverpool. Obviously, he'll get a lot of links. I don't think it'll be that expensive to start the game. Obviously, he's still going to be like 50, 60k. But for me, I'm going to put Luis Diaz into the B tier category. He's a very consistent card. I just don't quite think he cuts it as one of the A or S tier cards. Next, we have the first woman of the video. It is Williams. Now, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot's not bad, but not great at the same time. Obviously, got the finesse, rapid, quick step. Aerial's a little bit odd because she's 5'8". Obviously, that's quite tall for a woman normally. But in terms of the game overall, that's not really that great. Block is really, really weird though. I can't lie. She doesn't have any alternate positions like left wing back or something like that. So it's very, very odd to me. But in terms of stats, she's got good agility. She's obviously got good shooting, good pace. It's a very consistent card since she is only 83 rated. I do actually quite like that. And it'll be a very cheap beast at the start of the game. So for me, I'm going to put this in the B tier category. I think she fits perfectly in there because she's very, very underrated, but not good enough to be any higher than that. Next list is going to be David Neres. Now, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot is a great start. Obviously, the 5-star skills is going to be really, really nice on the card. 3-star weak foot is really not desirable, but he does have a lot of alternate positions, so you can play him pretty much wherever you want. Got the finesse as well. Got Trivela quick step, but he's got okay pace, to be fair. Not bad, not amazing. Dribbling, again, okay. Nice agility. Very, very weak. Very low finishing, but the standout points when you're very weak and not really the best of shooter or passing is really good pace and dribbling. Now, although they're good, it's not great. So for me, I'm going to put him into the D tier category. I think he's going to be one of the better Serie A wingers because there's not really that much choice. But overall, I wouldn't say he's going to be making it past like 2 weeks in because I feel like there's going to be a lot better cards out there. Next up for me is going to be Swanson. Now, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot is a great start. Now, if I remember correctly, I think she had a Playstyle Plus last year. I might be wrong, but I feel like she actually did, and she hadn't taken off her. But finesse, technical, first touch, and obviously quick step as well. 4 really nice playstyles. 5-star weak foot's really nice on the card. Really good pace, really good dribbling. Shooting is okay, and the passing again is okay for an 87 rated card. But like normal, she's very, very weak, so you do need to be careful of that. Now, one reason why I don't like this card is the fact she got 78 composure. So for that, I'm going to put her into the A tier category. It was a very big debate for me whether S or A. I feel like she's very, very consistent where she could go into the S tier category. But purely because of that composure as well, I am going to put her into the A tier, and I do think that's a fair rating. Next up is Wilfred Zaha. Now, obviously, he's moved back from Galatasaray to a top 5 league. He is now in Lyon. He's got the 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, just like Neres and a couple of others. He's got technical. He's got quick step as well. Obviously, he's got the trickster and flair as well, but we don't know how good they're going to be yet. A little bit similar in terms of Neres, where he's got 86 pace, 85 dribbling, so it's not amazing, but he's got a little bit of strength to him, Zaha, so obviously can hold off players a little bit better. Finishing being 80 as well with 83 shot power again is a little bit better. So for me, I'm going to put Zaha into the C tier category. I think he's a little bit better than I like some Neres and Rashford, but overall I don't see him being that amazing of a card compared to some of the others on this list. Next up is Kvaratskhelia. Now I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that, Napoli or Georgian fans, but 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, got finesse, got incisive, technical, obviously a nice consistent card overall. The pace and the dribbling are, again, like I've mentioned many times, 86 is not great for a winger, but I feel like Kvaratskhelia is more of a narrow, more like a cam, and obviously with that incisive pass, it does help him massively in that argument. Got okay finishing, so you can definitely finish on both feet with him. And obviously, again, shooting and passing are both not that bad. So for me, I'm going to put him into the S tier category. The 5-star alone puts him somewhere higher up, but obviously he has got a little bit of everything to back it up as well. Now next is going to be Lauren Hemp. Now, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, not a bad start, not amazing. Obviously she's got finesse, whipped, quick step, rapid, first touch, nice play styles on her. But it's very, very similar situation to normal. Really good pace, really good dribbling. Now, although this card actually doesn't have much finishing, she does have very high passing. So she can definitely do them whip passes quite nice across. And if you're going to play her as a pure winger, I think she'll actually be really, really good in game. But for me, I'm going to put her into the B tier category. For 86 rated, I don't quite think she's that great. But overall, as long as you can keep away from her shooting, she's going to be a very, very nice card and a very good winger. Next up we have Ajibade. Now, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, quick step, rapid, relentless, nice play styles, very, very fast cards. Obviously, she's going to be getting through and goal very, very easily. Now, she has got 85 shooting, which is actually quite a nice start for the card. But the two things that I don't like about the card, the passing is exceptionally low. She's only going to be able to do the simple stuff and that's it. Now, one thing I think just a big letdown. She is only 5'6", so you expect her to have really high agility. Unfortunately, she's only got 80, and I feel like that might let her down a little bit. But she does have quite a bit of strength, so that could counteract it massively in terms of she'll be able to body some of the fullbacks and stuff like that. So for me, I'm going to put her into the C tier category. It was between B and C for me, but I feel like she only just missed out by a little bit purely because of that agility. Next up for me is going to be Martinelli. Now, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot on this card. Now, if I remember correctly, I think he used to be 4-star, 4-star on his 84 rated card. I could be wrong, but I feel like that was correct. Got the finesse, technical, quick step, stuff like that. Really nice. Obviously, very fast card. Agility is nice. Shooting just like normal is not bad, but again, it's not amazing. That 77 shot power is a little bit low, but the 82 finishing is really nice. You just need to be careful of that weak foot. Obviously, again, a little bit of a weak card in terms of strength, but overall, I'm going to put Martinelli into the B tier category. He's definitely consistent. I would say he's one of the worst of the B tier category cards, but overall, I still think he warrants his spot because he's very fast, very agile, and has a little bit of shooting to him as well. Now, last but very not least is Reiten. Now, obviously, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Seems like a common theme to have 3-star weak foot at the start of the game. Got finesse, got quick step, got relentless, incisive, whipped, rapid, dead ball. A very nice list of playstyles there. Obviously, can play cam as well. Now, for me overall, this card is one of the more consistent wingers. Now, I would say she's more of a cam than a winger overall, but very agile, decent pace for a cam as well. Obviously, passing is really nice, especially with that incisive. Shooting again, she's got 82 finish. She can definitely do a little bit of shooting at the start of the game as well. So for me, I'd put Reiten into the S tier category. She's a very nice and consistent card overall. Obviously, there's quite a few nice players in the WSL, like that Lawrence, that's a green link to her, maybe even Lauren James. But overall, I still think she'd be a really good card, and obviously a very nice cam to slot those balls through at the start of the game. But that's all for my video. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot to my channel. I think 98% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so it would generally mean a lot if you did actually subscribe. But if not, let me in the comments down below what I can do better next time for you guys to make you subscribe. But I've got some more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.